When you first log into Edpuzzle, you'll come to the My Classes screen. And this is where you'll add a class and create your classes. The My Content screen will show you all the videos that you've created, and then you can search for videos to add to your content and kind of create interactive videos for them through all of these examples. And it's kind of cool. You can get videos from Edpuzzle itself or YouTube, Khan Academy, TED Talks, you name it. There's a lot of options here for searching videos. I'm going to go back to my classes. I just want to kind of show you guys around the screen. So basically, what you would want to do first is create a class. So to add a class, you're just going to click the Add Class and create a name for it. So I'm just going to call this my test class. Okay, and it says now you can invite your students. I'm just going to wait it before I invite students and just click off of it. Couple of things here too. If you're a Google Classroom user, you can actually import existing classes from Google Classroom, and there's a separate video that you can watch to get directions on how to do that. When you're in this class, when I select the class over here on the left, I'll see that the members of the class, currently I have no members, so I would want to invite my students. You can either invite them via email, you can connect through Google Classroom, or you can get a code and give them the code. It's actually the easiest to invite your students or to use the Google Classroom. The assignments are going to be the videos that you create. So when you create a video, it's created as an assignment. And then gradebook here, that's actually a premium option that is something that you would need to pay for. However, if you really want to try it out, when you click here, you can say get gradebook, and it brings you to a Google form. And if you agree to do like a mini presentation of you sharing Edpuzzle with a colleague, they'll give you gradebook for free. So if you're interested in that, you can go ahead and do that, but it's certainly not a requirement for the class. This is just really a general overview right now. So I'm going to go to a class that's already been created. And this class, as you can see, I've created a couple of assignments. So what you have here, it's just the listing of the assignments. This was the due date. And then as you can see, this assignment, of course, no one in the class completed. But 80% of the students in the class completed this assignment. And so what these assignments are is just a video that has my voice giving directions and notes. There's some questions that they had to answer, and the questions are what's being graded. So the cool thing about this is if you assign a video to your students, you can check their progress. And this is the progress page, and it's pretty cool because it actually shows you which students didn't watch the video at all, who did watch it, when they watched it, which of course this is an old class, so you'll see it's older, and then how they did on the questions. So if I want to see how a student did, I just click on this student and I get a more detailed view. I can see, how many times did it take. It says the number of times the student watched a video or a portion of the video. So in this section, at the beginning, the student actually watched it more than once. So you can see how much effort they're putting in. Then you can also see how they responded on these questions. Now, the other thing you can do is you can change the grade. Like if you've afterwards said, I really would like to give this, they gave an effort, I want to give them partial credit, I can do that, and I could say, I'm going to give them 25 points, and then just change that. Actually, I probably shouldn't give them that because I typed it wrong. The other thing you can do is you can add a comment. So if you wanted to add a comment to the student and just say this question, I don't know, is bad. Whatever. Okay, so I'll say send. And you can have kind of a conversation with the student this way. So this is really good information. You can see who watched the video, how many times did they watch the video. If I want to see Jordan didn't do so well, actually did put some effort into this, he just didn't do well on the questions. You'll be able to set the parameters of whether students can retake questions and things like that. So if I click here on students, I can also search by question and say, oh, only 1 out of 6 students got this question right, and only 3 out of 6 got this. So I can click on this, and it will show me who got the question right and who didn't. So it kind of gives you some nice data for monitoring your students. And if you have a flipped classroom, this is a really great tool for you. I think that you'll find it really useful.